Here's a gift that you ought to put on your list. It's the gift of compassion. And the reason it's such a great gift is that as you give it to others, you're also getting it back for yourself. So when we think about the gift of compassion, first and foremost, give yourself that gift of compassion. We tend to be so hard on ourselves. Every time we miss on something, every time we have a misstep, we tend to come down on ourselves and give ourselves a really hard time. Treat yourself just like you would treat a dear friend. When you talk to yourself, and by the way, internally we talk to ourselves constantly. So you might want to be aware of that. But when you talk to yourself as if you were talking to a dear friend. Console them. Give them all the reasons that it's good the way it turned out. And, they didn't make a bad choice. We all have choices to make, and none of us get it all right all the time. So have some compassion for yourself. Now, next, when we get to this gift of compassion, it is holiday season. And because it's holiday season, we're going to see friends and relatives that we don't see all the time. In fact, that we see once a year, sometimes once in several years. And let's face it, we don't like all of those people. In fact, some of them can really get to us, really trigger us. They just have to do one little thing or say one little thing and boom, we're triggered and we're angry and we just besides ourselves. The question is, why give someone else that much power over you? Why would you want to do that? Maybe it's time for a change. Because we really do have a choice if we think about it and we keep our awareness up. We really do have a choice as to how to respond to those people. So what if when one of those little things or something they said might ordinarily trigger you and get you, bam, really going, what if you decided to let it go? Let the little stuff go. Even let the big stuff go. You might say something like, that's interesting, and just let it go. You may even go further than that. You may let it go, and then even say something kind to that person. That'll really throw them. And what's interesting is your reaction to them will probably change their reaction to you. It's even more interesting if you're not triggered by them and off and running, you leave them powerless. The best way to change the way someone treats you is to change the way you treat them. So if you give them this gift of compassion and make different choices in this holiday season, you'll get that compassion back and you'll get a return on that investment that will be immense for you. And it'll make this a very special holiday season for you because when you see your results and you see the power that you have, what horizons that can open for all of your relationships. Happy holidays.